everyone, and welcome into today's video. I am going to do a full update on NIO, and if we get time, alpp as well halfway through this video, and if we don't have time, then I will just have to make a second video. I've been very busy, so I haven't been able to get a video out until now, but you guys voted that you did want to see a NIO and alpp video, so that is going to be this video. If you are new, then welcome again. My name is Jason. Make sure to smash the like button for me and also hit that big red subscribe button below. And NIO stock has been on a tear. Guys, yesterday we were up over 8%. We actually closed the day near 10% on the day, which is fantastic news for NIO shareholders, anyone that is day trading or swing trading the NIO stock. And I absolutely love this company. Guys, NIO is fantastic. They are set in China, and the electrical vehicle market in China is only just taking off. China is only at 10% capacity right now for manufacturing electrical vehicles, guys, and electrical vehicles are the future because carbon emissions must be cut, and we have deadlines moving from 2030 all the way up to 2040, where in fact most cars in China will in fact be manufactured as electric, which means we're not going to see those fossil fuel cars actually being supplied anymore. So companies like NIO and Tesla are in fact going to benefit from this. And we did have an analyst come out from TipRanks, and he had said that they have now upped their price target for NIO for the end of the year. So that's fantastic, and that is another reason why we saw such a shift yesterday. And again, I feel like we're starting to see a tiny rotation back into some of those long-term innovation stocks that had recently got hit so hard due to inflation and also the bond yield fear, and that tiny correction that then did happen in the market on top of all of that EV chip shortage that we were also concerned with. But moving through into Q3 and Q4, as I had stated in many of my other NIO videos, if you are a regular viewer on this channel, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Then NIO will in fact start to ramp up their production towards the end of the year, and the main supply issue that we were having with these chip shortages, which was stopping NIO's delivery numbers, was in fact going to be this quarter. The Q2 quarter was going to be hit the hardest, and this month, particularly the month of May that we just had, was in fact going to be one of their lowest months on record. So let's dive into the computer and see exactly what this analyst has been saying, and also let's take a look at NIO's deliveries for May. Now guys, we have some fantastic news. So the analyst is Jeff Chang, if I'm saying his name correctly, and he has given NIO a buy rating. He's working for Citi's bank, guys, and they have raised the price target to $58.30. And he is saying that the new energy vehicles in China, a category that includes hybrids, and raising more quickly than he had previously expected. He now expects Chinese consumers to buy over 2.5 million new energy vehicles in 2021 and 7.84 million in 2025 versus the 1.79 million in 2021 and 6.86 million in 2025 that he had previously forecast. So this is a big jump because it means that the top companies in China, guys, are going to in fact manufacture and deliver more vehicles than most analysts had expected, and that is going to help companies like Li Auto, Xpeng, we've got BYDDY, NIO and Tesla of course to ramp up that production. That is going to push those shares even higher as we have higher delivery numbers, and that is going to in turn allow NIO to become a more profitable company in the future. And he's saying that for NIO specifically, Chang expects the company's order backlogs to increase in the second quarter, which will in turn substantially increase its revenue and market share in the second half of the year, with the new products driving additional growth in 2022. Because don't forget guys, we also have the ET7 that is coming out at the start of next year, so that is going to be another revenue stream for NIO, and again they are going to make that a very profitable car. I do believe that that is going to really ramp up that revenue for NIO moving into the 2022 and 2023 quarters. And he has also saying that business with NIO's backlog is a positive way to think about the production issue that NIO had faced in the last couple of months. So again, this is all really great. They actually produced 6,711 vehicles in May, a decline of only about 5% from April's estimates. And again, this was all due to that global chip shortage that we have spoken about many times. There was no surprise that NIO has warned auto investors in April that it was expected to have chip-related production disruptions, and we know that they did have to close down their factory for 5 days. But he's saying that NIO got on top of its guidance for the second quarter deliveries, and it is expected to be able to make up some of the difference in June, and the company still expects to deliver between 21 and 22,000 vehicles as we move into the second quarter, roughly double of its capacity that we were in fact having in 2020. So this is why I have been saying, guys, that NIO is a buy the dip opportunity. Again, it is a sleeping giant, and we have to just wait for that share price to settle at a bottom, and moving into the next years ahead, if we are long-term investors, then this is going to be a fantastic opportunity. In my eyes, there is really no other stocks in the stock market right now that are going to be such an easy money play. They are very, very volatile stocks because, again, NIO and Tesla and all of those types of stocks, they can move and they can shift up to 10 or even 15, and sometimes on a very heavy day 20% in a single day, just as we had seen yesterday. Because if we come onto the charts, like I said, NIO had in fact ramped up nearly 10%. We did in fact close the day a green on 9.63% from Friday and Monday's close. So that is great news. We are now sitting at a top layer of resistance. So if we can in fact break above this resistance, guys, then the new layer for NIO is going to be a support line of about $42, moving into a top range of about $45 to $46. And once that price does settle and we start to get those deliveries increase into the third quarter, moving into the end of the summer, we are then going to see an exponential push in NIO, and I really do believe that we are then going to start re-hitting those targets of $50 to $58 moving into the third quarter. So very, very exciting news for NIO, and I am very grateful for anyone that has continued to support the channel with those positive comments, because I know a lot of you guys have been fearing that NIO is going to go down and down and down into the low 20s. But this is why I always say dollar cost averaging in the stock market is one of the best ways, because what you will do over time is you will have an average price, and that way when you do have those dips and those troughs, you're only going to bring your entry even lower down. You're going to lower your risk, and when we see those green days like today moving into the next few quarters, then again that is when you are going to have those lovely profits and those gains on your account again, unless you are day trading or swing trading NIO. So this is my price target for NIO. I am staying bullish, and my price target for NIO by the end of the year is between $60 and $65. So we will have to see how they deliver in Q3 and Q4, and we will just have to keep a small eye on any inflation data that we do have coming out throughout the next months. Now let's dive into ALPP just to finish this video off. We can see that we are in a very deep range of consolidation over the month of April. We haven't had much movement. We did have obviously a big catalyst at the beginning of April when we did in fact announce those new subsidiaries with the aerospace defense sector, that they were acquiring some new companies. We saw a shift in that share price. I did sell out my entire stake as I stated, and again, now that we have come back down to about $3.40, I have now started to allocate some more of my position back into ALPP. I am now about 50% built out, so if we do in fact see any further drops down to $3 or below, I will then be able to increase my position over the next few weeks, and that way if we have any dips, I will be able to catch those pullbacks. But if we do have NASDAQ, then again, at least I have 50% of my position built out, and we will have to see how high that share price goes. But if we come onto Twitter, guys, you can see that we don't have any new news right now with Alpine 4. Again, this was the last video that I did, was about how Alpine are in fact suing Grizzly Research due to that fraudulent complaint that they were saying that they are a fraudulent company, and we did cover all of that. So there isn't any more news right now on Alpine 4, but I'm happy to hold the dip here, and we just have to wait patiently. I know the NASDAQ has been coming and coming and coming for months, but guys, it will eventually happen. We just have to be patient, and that is why I always say have that long-term mindset and you will be rewarded. So I hope that you did find some value in this video today. But if we come onto Twitter, guys, you can see that we don't have any new news right now with Alpine 4. Again, this was the last video that I did, was about how Alpine are in fact suing Grizzly Research due to that fraudulent complaint that they were saying that they are a fraudulent company, and we did cover all of that. So there isn't any more news right now on Alpine 4, but I'm happy to hold the dip here, and we just have to wait patiently. I know the Nasdaq has been coming and coming and coming for months, but guys, it will eventually happen. We just have to be patient, and that is why I always say have that long-term mindset and you will be rewarded. So I hope that you did find some value in this video today. Make sure to smash that like button for me, and also if you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button, and welcome to this family of investors. If you would like to learn more or join the private Patreon, I will leave a link below in the description to my private Patreon and the Discord, where I do give out my buy and sell alerts and some technical updates and any news that I do feel is relevant for you guys to view. If you would like to learn how to grow on YouTube in 2021 and start your own channel, whether that be in finance, whether that be in gaming or something else, fashion or food, then go ahead and check out my second page. I do have that linked on my main page, and I do release one video every single week minimum of how to grow and start a YouTube channel with all the tips and tricks I learned on how to grow and going through that search engine optimization, because it is very, very complicated, and I want to help you guys out as much as possible and always give you value where I can. So guys, have a fantastic week, and I look forward to doing some more channel updates on our favorites and seeing you guys back on my channel soon for some more content on investing. Ciao.